Have you ever been physically exhausted, and the second your head hits the pillow for rest, your brain decides to open 100 tabs at once, asking what, how, why, more and more? Or maybe you're standing in the shower, getting deeply angry over a fake argument that is never actually going to happen. You catch yourself replaying a conversation from 3 years ago, obsessing over what you should have said. Listen, what you are doing is not intelligence. It is your brain stuck in a glitch. Overthinking may feel productive, but it's actually a trap. It turns small, everyday concerns into deafening mental noise. Instead of solving the problem, your brain just creates 50 new scenarios to worry about. In the next 3 minutes, you will know the exact biological reason why we overthink, and you will have a step-by-step framework to shut off your mind, stop the negative thoughts, and finally get some peace. First, you need to stop feeling guilty about this. Overthinking is not a personality flaw. It's an evolutionary survival mechanism. Our brain is wired to keep us alive, not to make us happy. So it desperately tries to predict future pain to protect us. We humans absolutely hate uncertainty. Overthinking is just our brain's false belief that if it analyzes the problem from 50 different angles, it can somehow control the outcome. This leads to perfectionism and decision fatigue. We are so terrified of making the wrong choice that we do not choose at all, trapping ourselves in analysis paralysis. In the book The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle explains this perfectly. He says that overthinking is simply an addiction to the future and a rejection of the present moment. You are missing out on your actual life because you are trapped in a simulation inside your head. But here is what this is costing you. Overthinking doesn't solve problems, it multiplies them. Your brain actually doesn't know the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. When you loop these negative thoughts, your brain spikes your cortisol, the stress hormone. You are literally triggering a physical fight or flight response while sitting safely on your couch. As Bessel van der Kolk explains in his book, The Body Keeps the Score, your physical body absorbs the stress of your mental overthinking. It ruins your sleep, drains your happiness, and leaves you spending 90% of your energy just worrying about a task and only 10% actually doing it. So, how do we stop negative thoughts in their tracks? The first step is awareness. Catch yourself and ask, am I solving this problem or just repeating it? Step 2 is cognitive defusion, popularized by Dr. Russ Harris in The Happiness Trap. You have to stop identifying with the thought. Instead of saying, I am anxious, say, I am having the thought that I am anxious. This creates immediate biological distance between you and the panic. If your brain is still spinning, force it back to physical reality using the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Look around and name 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. Give your anxiety a schedule. Set a strict 10-minute worry window at 4 p.m. If a stressful thought pops up at 10 a.m., you simply tell your brain, we will deal with this at 4 p.m., and you move on. Step 3 is for the night. You cannot outthink a thinking problem. You have to move the thoughts out of your head physically. In the productivity masterpiece, Getting Things Done, David Allen says, your mind is for having ideas, not holding them. Before your head hits the pillow, do a brain dump. Write down every unclosed loop and every worry. You are literally transferring the cognitive load from your brain to the paper. Then shift your vocabulary. Overthinkers constantly ask, what if I fail? You need to destroy that loop by shifting it to even if. Tell yourself, even if I fail, I am capable of figuring it out. Finally, accept uncertainty. Not everything needs a perfect answer. Break your massive problem down into one physical action. Take a walk, do a small chore, move your body. Action pulls you out of your head. I want to leave you with a quote from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Overthinking happens when the mind tries to control life, but life was never meant to be perfectly controlled. only lived. You don't need a perfect decision, you just need the courage to move forward. If you struggle with racing thoughts at night, the fastest way to cure it is through physical journaling. I've linked the exact 5-minute journal I use to brain dump my anxiety every single night in the description below. Grab a copy, protect your peace, and if this video helped you, hit subscribe for more content to help you master your mind. I'll see you in the next one.